Welcome back to Get Ready with Juanita. If you'd like to see how I got this look, please continue watching. Hi guys, I've already prepped my skin today. And this morning, I've sort of changed up my routine. I use the Ordinary Serum. I also used the Super Goop Glow Screen. Yeah, I used the Super Goop Glow Screen. I use the Rare Beauty Blurring Pore Primer, and then also I use the Tatcha Under Eye Balm, just because that's been actually working well for me. And for my foundation, I'm going to go in with the Forever Dior Matte Foundation. This is just a beautiful, long-lasting foundation, and this evening I have plans, going out to a nice dinner, and I'm hoping that my makeup will wear all day. We will see. So I'm just going to choose some of my products I know that will last a lot longer. And I know this matte foundation has a really good longevity. So I thought, well, if I want to avoid having to do my makeup again later on this evening, then I'll just use this. And I'll also get to see how it wears and how much I got to touch it up. And if I remember, I'll try to insert what it looks like at the end of the day. That would be interesting. So I let a lot of my base products set for a while before I started going in with any other products. There we go. And then I'm going to go in with my Dior, the Dior concealer. I'm going to put it in my high touch areas today just because, just to get a little bit more going on, just again with the hopes that it'll last well today. And we will see. There we go. And if you hear some background noise, sorry for that. We just got company and there's more going on in the house today. So I'm just going to spread this out gently and a little bit at a time to try to retain its coverage. That's nice. I like that. That's great. And then the first cream product I'll go with today is the Charlotte Tilbury Bronzer, just to start adding some color back to my face. And I'm so proud because I've hit pan. I've hit pan on my Charlotte Tilbury. There we go. The next product I'm going to use is a cream blush, and I'm going to be using my Patrick Ta Duo in She's the Moment. So a nice peachy color. And I'm just going to go in with the cream blush first. This is such a beautiful blush. I absolutely love this formulation. There we go. And I'm going to go in with a powder now, and I'm going to use my Laura Mercier powder today, just because I know this one is really long lasting and it prevents the oils coming through. And also I find that just where I've had more experience with it, I really enjoy this setting powder, and it's hydrating as well. So it don't make your face feel dry. So I'm just going to set some of those creams now. There we go. Awesome. Okay, guys, and next I'm going to go off screen. I'm going to get my eyebrows done, and I'll be back in a minute. Guys, I'm back and I have my eyebrows done. So today I created this fun summer look just because we're having such a beautiful day out there by the looks of it. So I used my glow palette from Ensley Reign to create this look, and I'm really loving it. It just makes me feel like summer, and I love that. So the first eyeshadow I used was this one here. I'm just going to lay this down as sort of like that transition color. It's a bit brightening, and but it don't give much else, but just a nice brightening layer just to go in with the other shades. And there we go. The next color I'm going to use is this beautiful peach. And I do love my peaches. So we're just going to lay this down on top of there. I'm just going to blend this out. And I'm going to go under the eye a little bit as well, just to lay the first color there. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is go in with this color here. I'm just going to take more of a detail brush. I'm going to lay it here just to start creating some depth in this look. And we'll just blend that out. Just going to blend this corner out and just get this one right here just to try to even the two up. There we go. And sometimes I just go back a little, back and forth. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is lay my glitter glue or glitter primer from NYX. There we go. And I'll just tap that out just so it dries down a little bit. I don't want it to be too wet, too much of a thick layer. It's sort of like just a tacky base just to grip the shimmers I'm going to use. The first shimmer I'm going to go in is with this one here. These are all beautiful multi-chromes I'm using, and getting all sorts of shifts on my eyes today, and I don't care. I'm going to use this one next. Oh, they're so beautiful. Beautiful. I'll just go back to this one and just layer a little bit here again, just so that they blend. And next I'm going to use my pencil brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of this side here, right here, and I'm going to layer some right here and just go up a little bit, just to give me some oomph right there in my corner and up along here. That's what I mean. I'm going shifty today. Then I'm going to take a pencil brush from Rephr, which is like the 26. I'm going to go back into that deep blue, and I'm going to create some more depth right along the lash line, sort of to look like a liner. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to wipe this brush off. The reason being, I'm going to go back into the peach shade, and I'm just going to go right underneath that blue, and I want to lighten it up right there. We're just going to go right back under and just give it some lightness, and I'm just going to redo that area too. Could have been blended out a bit. So I just want to finish that off like that. Perfect. And then I'll go back in with that little bit of a dark shade. Boop. And we'll just reblend this area here, sort of forming a C. And right here, just to keep it nice and even. Perfect. All right, guys. And then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. palette, and I'll highlight my brow bone. And I'm also going to do my nose. Boop, boop, boop. And then I'll do my contour on my nose using the same palette. And I'll make my Y. And then I'm going to blend this in. Perfect. Okay. Now I'll finish off with my powder products. So I'll do my bronzer. I'm going to go in with my House Labs bronzer. Boop. I'm just going to do my bronzer. And then I'm going to go in with my blush from Patrick Ta. I'll go in with the powder product. I'll take one of my Rephr and I'm just going to wipe it off. Just make sure this one's clean. I'm going to now go in with some of the powder product from Patrick Ta. And let's brighten this back up. Sort of got to make sure I'm getting my blush on even, because where my right arm is not what it used to be, I may be going in just a little bit different with each side. There we go. And I like that. I like a little bit of color. And now I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury finishing powder. If I can open it, there we go. And I've hit large pan on this one. And there we go. I'm going to set my makeup. Perfect. Now I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury finishing spray. And I'll let that dry. Guys, I'm just going to go off camera and I'm going to put my mascara on and I'll be back in a minute. I'll be using my L'Oreal Panorama. Okay. So today for my lips, I used the Cheekbone Beauty lip liner in clay. I used a little bit of the Snuggle from the Love Language collection, and I used a little bit of color from the NYX IV injection. I like to mix colors sometimes on my lips just to sort of give me what I'm looking for. So anyway, guys, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel. And if you like today's content, give it a like and leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. I hope you guys are all starting to get some nice weather too. Anyway, I'm feeling good and I'm ready for my day. And I wish all of you guys a good day too. Bye.